Nick Diaz says he's not fighting next year, despite what the UFC said. We were talking off the air about this. This is not a surprise.
No. I mean, I think it's just the fact that he's fighting Masvidal or was slated to fight Masvidal, I think tells you everything in that, you know, Diaz is only going to come back for a big money fight. And they offered him Tyron Woodley for the title and he didn't want that fight. So it's like, what is going to bring this guy back? I think he's personally done. I'm really sick of talking about Nick Diaz anymore. I used to be the biggest Nick Diaz. I've said this before. I used to be a huge Nick Diaz fan back in the day. And, you know, ever since he fought Anderson and he had that performance, which I know people loved, I did not like that fight. It was very kind of frustrating to watch.
Yes.
But Diaz just hasn't improved. And these guys expect all these big money fights. And, you know, with that comes their fans. And to me, that's the most annoying part. It's like these people saying like, yeah, he should fight Khabib. He should fight Woodley. It's like they haven't won in years, you know, especially like Nick. It's like, come on. So anytime I hear Nick Diaz's name until he steps in the cage, that is when I know he will be fighting. But I think at this point, you can't trust anything. Even if Dana White says the fight is good to go, it's not. You know, the Diaz brothers, the fact that, I mean, if you want to know enough about Nick Diaz, just know this. Ariel Helwani, #1 journalist in the sport, #1 broadcaster, had to do an interview via text with Nick Diaz because he would not want to come on the show or, you know, do a video chat or anything like that. That just goes to show you who you're dealing with here in Nick Diaz.